What's up guys, CodefForge here, how you doing? Today I would like to show you how to work with the command line interface, or also known as terminal, in the Linux environment. It will be a basic stuff just to give you a brief overview, but this is very important because the most of the time you are working with these basic commands all the time. First thing is how to open terminal in the Linux environment, and you have few ways to do it. First way to do it is to hit the special key on your keyboard. In my case it is the Windows key, and when we hit it on the left side over here we should have the terminal icon. We can also check it out over here on the Show Applications button, and it's here. Or if you still don't see it, you can use the search bar over here at the top and you can type terminal in here and it can be opened like this. Another way of doing it is to use the shortcut. On some Linux environments it is predefined, but on the CentOS you have to do it on your own. Let's define it right now. So we want to hit the special key, we want to go to the Show Applications, and over here is the settings. We want to define the shortcut, so it's probably over here in the keyboard. We want to scroll down to the very bottom over here and click the plus button. So we have the window to add the new shortcut. By the way, on this keyboard tab over here you can check out all the predefined shortcuts for the Linux. So first of all, to add a new shortcut we have to give it a name. So let's say it will be terminal window. We have to specify the command which will be run under hood when we hit the combination, and in the case of terminal it is the GNOME terminal. And after that we have to provide the shortcut, so we click the set shortcut button, and now I'm hitting the combination of Ctrl-Alt-T and we click add. We can see at the bottom that we have the custom shortcuts section, and here is our defined shortcut for the terminal window. So let's try it out. So let's close the window over here. Let's also close this one, and now I'm hitting the combination of Ctrl-Alt-T and we can see that our terminal has been opened. Third way to run the terminal is to hit the combination of the Alt and F2, and over here we have the run command window, and we can say gnome-terminal to run the terminal. Okay, so now we know how to open the terminal. By the way, if you are in the File Explorer and you right click, you have also option to open in terminal. So as you can see, we have opened terminal in the documents localization, so it is also possible and it is pretty handy. So now we can move on to learn some basic commands in the Linux environment. Some basic explanation over here. So we are logged in currently as the CodefForge YouTube user at the localhost machine, and we are in the home directory, which is indicated by this tilde character. First command that we will learn is pwd, and this command allows you to print current working directory. So if you get lost one day, it can be pretty handy, and we can also see that our home directory is /home/CodefForgeYouTube, which is indicated in the terminal as the tilde character. Next command, which is very useful and you probably will use it most of the time, is the ls command, which stands for listing. By using this command we can list the content of the directory. So now if we hit enter, and we are right now in the home directory, we can see the content. In our home directory we have some basic stuff like desktop, documents, downloads, etc. And those are directories, and I know it because they are highlighted with the blue color. We can also list the content of other directories, not only the current one. We can do it by typing ls command and specifying the name of the directory. Now let's say we want to print the content of the programs directory. So we will start to type capital P, and now we can hit the double tap key on the keyboard and we'll get some hints which match this P characters. So we have the pictures, programs, and the public. And we want, of course, to print the programs directory. So we'll type R and we'll hit the tab again to autofill it. And now if we hit enter, we can see the content of the programs directory. Together with the commands, we can also use flags. So let's clear it. To clear the console, you can hit Ctrl-L. So let's say together with the ls command, we want to use the L flag, and it should print the current directory for us together with some additional informations. First letter indicates what is the type of the file, and in our case we have the D letter everywhere because we have only directories, and this is this one over here. Oh yeah, I did it. In case of text file, we will have the dash over here. After the file type, we have permissions for the user, and over here we can see that this user has the right to read this directory, write to this directory, and execute this directory. After that, we have the rights for the group, and we can see that group has the possibility to read the directory. It cannot write anything to this directory, but it can execute it. And the last group is for others. So it has the same permission as the group, so it can read. It cannot write anything because we have dash over here, and it can execute this directory. Next thing is the number of links for this file. It's over here. After that, we have the owner of this file, which is CodefForgeYT, and also the group which owns this file, which is CodefForgeYT. Next one is the size of this file, and it depends on the file system. And the last thing is the last modification date of this file or directory. Let's move to another command which we will use the most of the time probably. And it is the change directory command, which we can use by typing cd in the console. And basically this command allows us to navigate between the directories. So we want to cd, and let's say we want to type capital D, hit double tap, and we have desktop, documents, and downloads. Let's say we want to navigate to the documents. So we type O, C, we hit the tab button, it is autofilled, and we hit enter. We can see that our localization has been changed from the home directory indicated by the tilde character to the document localization or documents directory. If we want to go back, we have to type cd, and we have to use double dot notation. So we hit dot dot and we hit enter, and we can see that we went back to the home directory. We can also navigate to the directories that are nested in other directories. So now let's say we want to configure our Apache Tomcat web server, and we know that it is located in the programs directory, and we want to list the content of the Apache Tomcat directory. So we type ls command, we say programs, and we autofill it with the tab. And we do the same with the Apache directory. I hit the tab on the keyboard and it is autofilled. And now I'm hitting enter. We can see that Apache Tomcat has the conf directory over here, and we want to navigate there. So we want to type the cd command, we want to type programs, Apache Tomcat, and at the end the name of the directory, which is conf, and we hit enter. And we can see that we are in the conf directory right now. And to get the full path, we can check over here in the terminal. So we are in the home, programs, Apache Tomcat conf directory. Now let's say we have finished the configuration of our Tomcat web server. So we want to go back to our home directory. So by using this dot notation, which I have shown you before, we can use cd, and it will be double dot slash, and we want to go one level up. So again, double dot, and I believe one more time double dot. And if we hit enter, we are back in the home directory. You can see that we have used it several times. First double dot to go back from the conf to the Apache, second double dot from the Apache to the programs, and the third double dot from the programs to the home directory. There is faster way to go back to the home directory, so let's first navigate to the conf directory again. By the way, if you have used some commands and you want to use them again, you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard, and you can navigate between them using up arrow key and down arrow key. So we want to use the cd programs apache tomcat conf, and now we can check out that we are again in the conf directory by using print working directory command. We can see that we are in the home CodefForgeYT programs apache tomcat conf directory. And to quickly go back to the home directory, we can use cd and hit the tilde key on our keyboard. And when we hit enter, we are in the home directory. And to prove it, we can print it and we can see that we are in the home CodefForgeYT. So let's clear it for now. It seems like this home directory is the main place where we can work on, but it is not exactly the truth. We have higher level, which is indicated by the /. So let's navigate there. We have to use the cd command and we have to use the / and we hit enter. And now we are in the root directory of our machine, so we can list the content by using ls command. And we can see the home directory over here, which we have used today most of the time. And over here you can perform all the actions related to the Linux administration. For regular basic users it is not relevant at all. Okay, I think I will finish this video over here. I don't want to make it too long. If you want to see the next part, let me know in the comments. At the beginning I wanted to show you some stuff regarding creating files, directories, moving them and copying. And this is why I have opened this documents window over here. But if I do it, this video will be way too long. So I am inviting you to the next part, and if you like my content, remember about liking the video, subscribing to my channel and leaving the comments. See you next time.